You try to throw the shot away, delete what happened. It saved itself as weather. You learned your name, you tried to starve the thought to death. It ate the blame, so you stopped calling it a monster and called it history. I tried to outrun the image. It walked beside me patient. It also learned my name. It learned my blame, so I let it ride beside me. Without giving it the wheel, I stopped calling it a monster and called it a mark that can be healed. Fractures lit like rivers where the night once bruised it. Not hidden, not erased, held, made valuable by what it faced. A bowl breaks once, a life breaks many ways. The lie is thinking the first shape was the only one that counted. A bowl remembers gravity long after the floor forgives. The shape it takes after breaking is the shape it lives. There's a difference between a scar and a verdict. One remembers, one commands. We're yearning, we're learning which one we're holding. There's a difference between holding something and being held hostage by it. Water finds a way, gold finds a seam. We are not our pain. We are what it didn't keep. A river doesn't argue with a boulder, doesn't drag it to the bank, doesn't build a courtroom in its head and call that strength. It keeps moving, it keeps honest, it keeps time until sharp becomes rounded without a single hymn to find. Water doesn't forgive, it doesn't accuse it either. Water doesn't argue, it doesn't rehearse a plan. It keeps its appointment with time and changes what it can. Water doesn't win, water doesn't lose. Water continues until sharp becomes smooth without permission. Some days I want closure, some days I want truth. Some days the same door closed and open is both. I stopped asking the past to justify its way. Some things happen, that's not a debate. Some memories are windows that only show the fire. So to set another beside it, not brighter, just wider. Same street, new angle, same scene, new light. The story didn't change, only where to stand to read it from at night. The crack stays, but the impact leaves, allowed to move without dragging the past like proof with ease. The crack stays, a charge leaves to be free. Put it on paper, so it would stop living only in blood. Ink is deeper than cortisol and paper doesn't flinch. Ink makes a witness out of what once felt like a private storm. Wrote the night in ink, 2 hours shaking ugly truth. And you didn't die, you didn't flood, you just felt. And then the strange relief, the weight was on the page, not welded to your teeth. Then you threaded it with value, not gratitude, not praise, just the quiet extraction of what survives in you these days. You learn that trust isn't stupid, it's courage with a cost. Learned over protection is a prison called lost. Learned your worth is chosen from the inside, not conferred. And a scar can be a signature without becoming a sword. Meaning is not approval, acceptance, not surrender. I can stop fighting the fact without blessing the cause. I didn't think the damage, I think the part that lived. That line between the two was the first real gift, the distinction that changed everything. I don't need to be unbroken, unspoken. I need to be unknown. There's a freedom when a memory exists without giving it a throne. Some days the scene catches light, some days it doesn't. Neither means I'm back at the beginning. Sometimes the scene shines, sometimes it disappears. Some days it hides, neither one means I've changed sides. Light is not judgment, it's just where the day touches the surface. Healing isn't a straight line, it's a spiral with a memory. Same ground, different height. The scar doesn't open again, it just reacts to light. You pass the same stone again, but your hands are different and the river is older. The crack stays, but the impact leaves. Allowed to move without dragging the past, like proof with ease. The crack stays, the charge leaps to be free. If fear returns or a trigger knocks the door, I don't crown it king. It can sit, fear can visit, fear can speak. I let it pass, it doesn't get promoted. Why not the perfect bowl? The one that met the floor and learned to hold with gold.